Hi, it's Julie from Makeup Magazine, and today I will show you how to create a perfect night out makeup look that you can wear clubbing, dancing, and even to a fancy New Year party. And if you want to know step by step how I created this look, then please stay tuned for the tutorial. Okay, so I start off by applying MAC's Groundwork paint pot all over my lid to add longevity to my eye look. It's a subtle brown, so it won't add up that much color, but it will help my eyeshadow stay. And then I take a little bit of a skin tone shadow. This is just Brulee by MAC, and I apply it on top of the paint pot. This will help me blend everything else later. A little bit of kid eyeshadow in the crease just to warm up the area, and after that I'm following by cork in the outer V. I do everything with my trusty 217 blending brush. Now it's the fun part. I take black gold pigment, and this is one by Il Makiage, but you can easily find dupes from other brands. I'm using a damp flat shader brush, as you can see, and I pick up the pigment and start packing it onto my lid. I start in the center and move to the side slowly, creating the shape that I want. You can see that I try not to go above my crease to prevent a raccoon eye look, but I just pack the color very gently. I take a little bit of woodwinked eyeshadow and I place it in the rim, in the seam, not rim, in the seam of my pigment, just to soften and warm it up so the blending will be even easier, because I want it to fade out and not to seem so standalone, I would say. I use just my old 217 brush and I blend the edges really well. I don't want any harsh lines. I don't want black line to show where I did it. And now, because I do have a lot of gold going on, I take a little bit of MAC's Nehru, and again can't find my carbon, and I blend it just a little bit in my outer corner just to darken it a little bit. I add a bit more pigment on top, build it until I feel that I like the result. So each on their own. If you liked it before, you don't have to do this step. I take a clean 217 and I blend the edges out into the browns I've applied in the beginning and into my beloved woodwinked. You can see now how it blends so well with the pigment, and of course now it's time to clean the fallout and there's a lot, and I blend the edges a little bit so it won't look as crisp. You can see that now the edges look crisp, and now I blend it and it looks a little bit more natural and smoked up. I go back with a pencil brush and again woodwinked by MAC, and I apply it onto my lower lash line. This will give a pop of gold to go with the black gold pigment. I use a small angle brush to apply a black gel liner. This is just Black Track by MAC. You can use whichever you like. I do a pretty thick line and I flick it out just so it ends exactly where my black pigment ends, because I want it to go in harmony with the entire look. And next I apply a pair of jeweled lashes. These are Ardell's romantic ones. You can see that I'm struggling a bit because the band is not flexible, but they're so gorgeous I just won't give up. I really like falsies for night outs, especially if they have some special effect going on. Now for my nights out, I do like to have a flawless skin, so I mixed a bit of my Leo Ellie Triple Dissolution BB Cream for coverage with Chanel Vital Lumiere Aqua for the skin-like finish, and I buff it well into my skin. You can see it on your screen right now. I'm just using my flat top kabuki brush F80 by Sigma, and I conceal my under eye area using MAC's Select Cover Up in the shade NW15, just because it gives a lot of moisture and doesn't have SPF to reflect on photos, which is quite important when you're going out. any imperfections on my face, I conceal using my Dermablend concealer in the shade 11, which is the lightest one. Yes, I'm pale as a ghost. And then I use a bit of nylon eyeshadow to brighten up my inner corner. And once the concealer has sinked in, right after that, I powder my oily areas using the Bourjois Healthy Balance Powder in the shade 52. Next, I lightly contour using my Bourjois Chocolate Bar Bronzer, and I use a little bit of MAC's Warm Salt Blusher on the tops of my cheekbones. This is my favorite combo for nights out and when I have really smoky eyes, because this just looks good anytime. It doesn't add peachiness, it doesn't add any pinks, it just gives a natural flash of color and gives warmth to my face. My brows, as usual, need filling, especially with a strong eye, so I use MAC's Omega eyeshadow with some charcoal brown. You can see that it's darker than what I usually use. Usually I use only the Omega eyeshadow, but I like a strong brow here. Yeah. Now, some benefits. What's up on the higher points of my cheeks, just a tad to give me a little bit of a subtle glow, and this is just a little tester I got for my birthday from Sephora, which was nice. And next, for my lips, which you'll see in a second, I go for a nude combo. I like to pair MAC's Honey Love topped with Nymphet lip gloss, and this is just the perfect nude combo. Just love Honey Love, seriously. This is it, guys. I'm ready for clubbing. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe. Bye!